Hey there, welcome in. I hope you all had a nice holiday, whatever you celebrate. If you don't celebrate, I hope you had a good or having a good weekend. Anyway, let's see where we go here. Just for whoever needs it for this week, leading into the last week of 2020. So, whatever messages want to come through, please allow them to come through. We have done a full house sage. We've done all kinds of rituals this weekend, just getting ourselves clear of 2020, really stepping into the energy of the age of Aquarius now, and we're really moving forward in a very positive way. I have noticed a lot of energies of all different kinds sort of floating through, unanchored, unmoored, just being generally like there's nuisance stuff, there's energy of indulgence. There's a lot of stuff flowing through right now. And I almost feel like this is other people like throwing off energies that are unwanted, like the time of doing your New Year's resolutions, right? You're just like, okay, I'm going to do this. I'm going to change my habits. I'm going to do a lot of things differently. So I'm feeling it floating around, actually. I really am. And I'm like, where's that coming from? Where's that coming from? Who's doing that? Why are you sending that? Why are you sending that? Casting it off. So for everybody, when we're in this energy of the full moon in Cancer, your feelings, you're going to have a lot of feelings coming up. There's going to be a lot of like stuff floating around in the atmosphere. So just do yourself a favor. Give yourself a little protection, love and light. I mean, all feelings, all emotions are good. All right. If we're going to do duality here, let's just do it. And emotions and feelings, emotions are actions. Feelings are what's going on, and emotions are how you react to those feelings. So they're all messengers. Let's just move away from good or bad. They're all messengers. So whatever you're feeling, if you're feeling frustration, why am I feeling frustration? Why is this going on? Why is this happening? So take advantage of that awesome Aquarian energy of, thinking a little bit around viscerally what's going on and giving yourself some balance through that behavior. You get what I'm saying? So you're feeling something, you're like, why am I feeling this? What's it connected to? Is this me? Is this somebody else's stuff? Ask yourself some questions, and the Aquarian in you, or the Aquarian energy that's going on, gives you permission to sort of do that. It feels natural to sort of do that. So do yourself a little favor. Try that. Okay, choosing your path. Joy and delight. Protected by angels. Okay, so a lot of you, this message that's coming through has been coming through for me for a few days. And as we're moving through this portal, going into the new year of 2021, which I feel is going to be, it may not be the other side of the what we've been dealing with in 2020 yet. Okay, there's still some things to walk through, and I feel like a lot of you, it occurred to me this morning. I do my own readings for myself in the morning, and I journal a lot, and I meditate, and it occurred to me that like last year at this time, I live in the United States, so when things were sort of like, woo, there was a lot going crazy, and the virus first showed up and everything like that. And I feel like people were like, okay, this is kind of short term. We're going to do some short term fixes. And then over this year, things became long term fixes or long term changes. And I almost feel like last year at this time, we were kind of thinking, even into January, especially January and February, we were kind of thinking that this would be some kind of short-term issue that we're dealing with. But in reality, what we're talking about is making some long-term changes. So moving into that Aquarian energy of fifth dimension, 5D, higher frequency, just a very different way of living in the world. The 3D energy, the old vibration, very heavy and not particularly I don't want to say unwanted, but also like to some people very comfortable. Like we knew what we were doing, we knew what the markers were, what the goalposts were. We knew in a lot of ways. Now things are changing, right? Things are changing, and goalposts are no longer goalposts. Not even it's not even like, oh wait, that's how I score a touchdown. Oh wait, no, there's not even any way to score a touchdown, right? There's not even any way to do it, to do the thing you used to think that you knew how to do. So everything is getting sort of moved around. And the cool part about this is you get to choose your path. You get to be like, all right, since there's no habit trails, there's no deep ruts, there's none of that now. Everybody's kicked out of the ruts. Everybody's kicked it. So what do you want to create now? What does it look like? What does it feel like? It's like I get permission to turn my back on a thing because you know what? In 2020, things are upended all the time, including some of the stuff that we love, some things that we can't stand, some things that we feel, ambivalent about. But everything is you're getting a chance to redo. Okay? Getting a chance to redo. You bet. The world underneath. King of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles, Seven of Swords, Queen of Wands, Two of Cups, Queen of Pentacles. Wow. I have been seeing this King and Queen of Pentacles a lot. Just saying. Okay? High Priestess, Ace of Wands, Eight of Wands, Chariot, Page of Wands. This is very similar to what I have been looking at the last couple of days. Inspiration is needed. I feel like a lot of us have done a very good job of connecting to our intuition and to our guides. I feel like there might be some new guides coming in for some of you. There's new messages coming in. Ace of Wands and the Eight of Wands, right? All of this stuff happening. And the opportunity is to see what's real and what's not. Seven of Swords is the energy of deception. So let me just clarify that. And I see a Seven of Pentacles here. For those who have spent a ton of time focusing on money, it's really not about that. It's about nurturance. Queen of Pentacles, the feminine energy of Pentacles, as opposed to the masculine energy of Pentacles. This is the rise of the divine feminine. This is see how in the world, see how she's kind of embracing all of the children, everything like that. This is about embracing resources in a different way, okay? And caring for other people, doing the work of the universe instead of I have pentacles and I'm going to use my pentacles for whatever, paying bills and pay your bills. But you know what I mean? Like that's not my focus. I just did a little video. It's over on Souls on Fire. And it was a message for each zodiac sign about what to work on in the new year. And Capricorn's message, which as we're in Capricorn energy right now, and we have this Cancer, which is the opposite sign, this Cancer full moon, I feel like the energy of feelings, Cancer is the more feminine energy of the two, okay? What's real is the feelings. What's real is the energy of nurturance, as opposed to Pentacles, purchasing stuff, making stuff, getting, 3D stuff. We're now moving into how do we nurture and love each other. It's very ironic to me that this message comes across after the feast of Christmas, which has really, and this is not new information, that has turned into a big festival of gifts and all of that kind of stuff, because the gifts really are the people. And we're learning on this planet to cherish the relationships more, and learning that the stuff, the things aren't really as big of a deal. Okay. The things, stuff is stuff, but people, that's where it's at. Okay. And people and connecting to others, especially in this age of COVID when we're physically separated, but there's so many ways to still connect to people. Okay. I feel like this message is going to move everyone forward, move us all down the road to be more in this Cancerian expression of the Capricornian energy, right? They're opposite each other. We're in opposite. Sun is in Capricorn and Moon is now in Cancer. Okay, I'm going to do a separate reading about the Cancer full moon coming up. But this is super interesting to me because we've spent a lot of time and effort on our pentacles. Okay, and it's not that pentacles aren't important. It's the different way you use them, or the different way we energize them with meaning. Because now we're being inspired to do something differently. Protected by angels, joy and delight. This is the childlike energy of Christmas that, is so wonderful. It's like little kids at Christmas. It's just so fun. It's like they just get to, do whatever they want, and be like, I love, when I was growing up, I used to get different kinds of like things that I wanted to express in my energy. And as a Sagittarian, I express a lot of different energy. So one year I'd get a ballerina costume, which was my favorite Christmas present ever. And then the next year I would get a dress up, like a big bin of dress up clothes. And it was just encouraging me to figure out who I was, right? Who I wanted to be and who I was. I think we're all getting that right now. The shift in energy, the complete, sort of moving away from how we've always done things into a brand new way gives us a blank canvas as to how to create our lives. And this Page of Wands at the outset here is really beautiful energy of inspiration, newness. Ace of Wands and Page of Wands are kind of the same thing. What's at the bottom here is love. How we got here is about remembering love. And sometimes during Christmas, during Thanksgiving, during these feast days that we share with family, with friends and things, we remember love. We remember to be in the energy of love. Okay, and here's Cancerian energy again about how to move forward. Moving forward with feelings, with inspiration. The Queen of Wands up here saying, stand in your inspiration. Seven of Pentacles. This is the situation right now. We spent a lot of time and effort on doing pentacles the way we used to do pentacles. How are you going to spend your time? Time is really, time is also a pentacle energy, right? Because the way we experience time is very linear. There are a lot of really interesting things being opened up to us right now. Reality transurfing and jumping timelines and all that kind of interesting stuff. I realize that some of the things I've had on my journey happened to me 8-10 years ago, now being relevant to other people that are watching the channel. So amazing to me. It's just that we're experiencing the timelines in different ways. Okay? So this is almost about letting your inner child out a little bit more, because now you've got a blank canvas. You're choosing the path now. Are you going to want to create something that you want to quit or get rid of? You're going to want to create something in the old energy of pre-Great Conjunction, pre-Aquarius. You're going to want to go back to that? Or are you going to want to move forward into something that makes your inner child sing? That's what's on deck right here. Okay. So I'm going to continue on with this reading. I'm going to do some clarification around all these things. And I'm going to talk about this Hermit, Six of Wands, Magician. All right. So let's see where we go. This is a message for whoever needs to hear this the last week of 2020. All right. So if you want to continue on with me, the link is below. If you like the kind of readings I do, please like, subscribe, and share. And I'll see you on the other side.